Welcome from the bottom of my heart to this Sirian Light Language transmission. So this is a special series of light language transmissions, which are going to last for 13 minutes every day at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. And the reason for me doing this is because in 13 days, I am starting the next edition of the Light Language course. And as a warm-up to this amazing event where people can learn their own light languages, discover, activate them, where they can learn how to use them with precision and full understanding, I am doing a brief transmission of 13 different light languages that I speak. I speak more than that, but since we've got 13 days left till the course is starting, we are going to do 13 days of different galactic and terrestrial light language transmissions. So today we're going to start with Sirians, with the Sirian language, but there will be others as well. And if you want to receive more information about which one is which, just keep an eye on my page. I will be announcing them 24 hours before. If you're on my mailing list, I may also send an email with a detailed schedule. All of it is recorded, so you can come back to it on YouTube. You can come back to it on Facebook anytime you want. And without further ado, so we don't waste the 13 minutes today, let's dive into Sirian Light Language. I'm just seeing your comments. I can see you can hear me. Hello, Red. Hello, Andes. Hola, Johnny. Saludos desde Colombia. Saludos desde Costa Rica. Muchas gracias. Okay, let's get into the light language of Sirians. What came through as you're preparing yourself, as you're setting up your space, as you're grounding yourself with your feet on the floor, as we are starting this, let me just tell you what came through when I was preparing for this transmission, what kind of codes there will be. Because every light language can be potentially medium for transmitting so-called consciousness technology codes, which are basically like energetic upgrades to our field, to help enhance certain areas of your life, or to help transform something or heal something. And what came through at Sirians is an upgrade to discernment. Sirians are a very advanced civilization, and they're very much of a mind civilization. So their brains are just huge, and they're very, very, very intelligent, very progress-minded. And the transmission that the Sirians want to share with us today from the collective consciousness is an upgrade to our discernment, so that our minds can effortlessly distinguish between frequencies. Because very often in this 3D, we can disguise things. So I don't know if you've ever fallen for, like, I don't know, some shiny marketing or for maybe government propaganda, or for other forms of something that looks good on the surface, but underneath is not so good. Well, this upgrade from Sirians is going to help us discern on a deep frequency level, so that we are going to be able to pick up on frequency and intention behind some words, behind some kind of transmission, or perhaps if you're coming into contact with different energies, you will literally, I can say, you can call it upgrade to discernment. You can call it more down to earth, cutting through the bullshit, but this is exactly what this is going to be like. You will know on a frequency level what is really, really serving you and what is definitely not serving you, and what is actually perhaps even harmful to you. So without further ado, let me know if you're ready for this transmission, whether you are kind of in a place where you cannot be disturbed. And if you are, just say yes in comment or say ready, and I will get started. In the meantime, you can start breathing in and anchoring yourself to earth. So everybody here is ready. Fantastic. Just start breathing in. Take deep breaths. Allow yourself to receive fully today. Allow yourself to receive fully by first taking in as much as you can in terms of oxygen and fresh, clean energy to your body. This is how it starts. So take deep, full breath. That's right. And ask your body to show you what it feels like to be in a receiving mode. That's right. And set an intention that you are going to receive the Sirian Light Codes from the Sirian Collective Consciousness in full capacity, in your highest good. I will just here be as a conduit. I will just here be as a pipeline, which is pumping those Sirian light language codes into your field. So again, ask your body to switch to the receiving mode. And as every cell of your being is relaxing, as your body is becoming more and more receptive, as your energetic field is opening now with this intention of receiving, I am connecting to the Sirian collective and requesting that the codes that come in the form of Sirian light language come for the highest good of every person listening to this transmission. These are codes of discernment. These are codes of sharp mind and reading energy beyond words, pictures, videos, beyond the physicality, so that you can really tune in to what is serving you, what is not serving you, what is genuine, what is fake, what is in your highest good and what is not. These calls are being sent to you with love, with light, unconditionally, and with pure intention. And you can share this forward if you feel like someone else will benefit from that. But for now, just receive. Eda kara tu sumare eta ara asa a, e kurumara tasare, te uturu sura mara a, teru kura sare ea ara atasare munurusu, kurumera arasa, ate era arasa, are kurumosatara a, tere ese ura ara a, kere munusura era a, era a, era a, era a, kera turu sumara te era a, tera musukura mara tera ara a, kera musukura ate era ara a, era karamase turu suru turu a, teru murusuru era are era a, teru murusuru era are era a, kera musuturu sera akerura a, mena ada are eta sara aka a, kera suru kura marata, teru suru mura are, teru suru mara ate ita ara asa a, keru tusumera tara a, era suru era tare, kurumuna are ia, are kerasu, are kerasu, are kerasu, namarusu era, namarusu era, namarusu era ata are ita ara, namarusu era, kera suturusu mare era ata, tera usu era mara a, kera suru tera ase, tera muru, arasara ata a. These Sirian codes are not just upgrading your own discernment to the frequency of truth, but they are also activating your own expression, You may feel it in your throat and in your high heart, because this frequency is helping you step in and boldly speak and express your truth without filtering, without submerging your light into darkness, so that you can boldly express what you're here to express. E kamade era suru ura ade eta sama, tera suru mera ara ade e karu, ara tera usu ura ata are era ma, kurumane sera ura ase ea ara ate itokura, nemarusu era ade era asa era ara, kera durumusu ura are era tam, kurumura ara sam, tera urusura ara era, karamunusura are, kada adame adamara ada usu, kada adame ada are ara usu, kurusure dara are ikara, namarut uruturu ukurusa aramare, turusuma are era akaru, terasira karamare turusuru mera aya ara ase, nemarusukura ama ase ia ura, etarasa ura are itakama ata are, era asa ura ade inamara tukurusa mare i, mare i, mare i, mare i, mare i. Sirian frequency is expanding your vision so that everything becomes clear. It's like laid out in front of you as if you have lots of screens, so that you can see the bigger picture. You can compare things with frequency beyond words. You have clarity of what is serving you. You have clear strategy on what it is that you need moving forward. Your frequency is being upgraded so that you see exactly what your next step should be. You see it as if you've had screens in front of you, and as if your vision is expanding to see exactly what you need to do to step into your highest good, and also what is not great for you for this present moment. You start feeling and sensing frequency in an enhanced way. Keramada ase uru atarama era ase, era ura asa ame, tera mara a, era kura mara are, eda ura ara ana, urukura sama are, erusura mara a, mara a, mara a, mara a, mara a. This energetic transfer has come to its natural end. The codes are being transmitted, and now the transmitting has stopped, but the frequency that have been uploaded into your field will start working at adjusting the energetic signature you give off, at giving you heightened senses when it comes to discernment, when it comes to seeing beyond your physical senses, and you'll get a sense of clarity with whatever you come across. So now we are literally starting the period of integration of these codes. This transmission is brief, but it's potent. Energy does not work in a linear way. It does not matter how long a time we spend when we are receiving it. Sometimes it can be long hours, sometimes it can be minutes. I feel like now the energetic transfer is over. So the only thing we need to do is seal it with gratitude, appreciation, or any heightened, elevated emotion that we're going to send to the Sirian collective for what they've provided us with today to upgrade our lives, to help us. And if you can just send it from your heart as a waveform, as frequency, because all the beings of light speak the language of frequency. So just send this pure, beautiful resonance of gratitude or appreciation or any other elevated emotion that will seal the transmission, that will seal these codes in your energy field and ensure that they start now working, affecting your perceptions, your thoughts, your attitudes, your beliefs, ultimately your actions and your reality. This is how consciousness technology works. So you can now come back to your senses, you can have a little bit of a stretch, have a few deep breaths, and just know that this is complete, this is done, and there's nothing else you need to do apart from open yourself up to the new perceptions, new ways of thinking and being. So this was Sirian Light Language. Tomorrow we are transmitting a different light language. I will set the transmission very shortly. I can't remember what it is, but I think it may be Pleiadian. I've got it all laid out. Also on the 30th of June, I'm holding a free class where I'm going to take you behind the scenes of like how to work with consciousness technology or what it does, because people sometimes know about light language, but they don't know about consciousness technology. And consciousness technology is actually the coolest thing about light language, is the fact that we can download really beautiful codes and frequencies and upgrades that work beyond mind, beyond mindset, and directly in our energetic fields. And it's something that you can learn to do. And I'll be giving you the foundations, the basics in this free class. And then if you want to take it to the next level and master the art of transmitting frequency, understanding what you're transmitting, connecting to various light races, and of course, activating your own language of light. This is something I'll be doing in my light language course, which is starting in 13 days. This is even the very reason for these transmissions. I invite you to explore all of that. And I invite you to reach out if you have any questions, if this sparked your interest, if it intrigued you. I don't know if you're new to light language or whether it's all something familiar to you, whether you are new to working with galactic beings or whether it's again something quite usual for you. Either way, I'm here to help, so do not hesitate to reach out. I'm sending you love from my heart. I'm just catching up with comments here. Linda says, deeply grateful, Riya and the Sirians. Thank you. You're most welcome. Linda, I know you're great at working with consciousness technology yourself. You're expanding here a lot. And Monica says, that sounds amazing. I speak light language, but don't fully understand the transmission. I get a sense of it, but not fully. That's something that comes the more you use it. And this is something that comes with practice and also with intention. And it's exercise and trust. So you don't have to understand word for word, but you can understand fully what is happening at every single moment. So I set out today to transmit the code for discernment. But what came apparent is that they are actually activating our expression at the same time. So I provide translation. I just don't blindly do light language. And I can also distinguish between them. So for those of you who want to expand your repertoire, there's more than one light language available. There's many available. Today I'm speaking Sirian, tomorrow I'll be doing Pleiadian. Each single one of them has different frequencies, and all these frequencies can be worked with precision. And precision is my middle name. So if you want to learn precision, then I invite you to explore what I've got on offer, or reach out and we can talk about perhaps what is most suitable for you. I'm wishing you for now a beautiful rest of the weekend. I'll be here exactly at the same time tomorrow, 8 a.m. Mountain Time or 8 a.m. Costa Rica time. And I'll be transmitting, I think, Pleiadian light language. But I will set the transmission now very shortly, so you'll see what it is. I just have it all written down on my calendar. And I'll open up and see what my guides want to transmit to tomorrow. Feel free to come back to this transmission anytime you need. If you can do me the honor of sharing it forward with anyone who may benefit from it, you're also welcome. I'm sending you love and positive energy, and I'll see you tomorrow.